is holding the camera, Richard Luebeck, our broker. We are in Fulshear Lakes, which is a master plan community here in Fulshear, Texas, which is the second largest, fastest growing communities in the U.S. And this is the Preston. The Preston is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath house built by Western builders. Western builders. So come on in, let's take a tour. The reason we're here is I am doing an open house here this Saturday from 1 until 3 p.m. and I want you to come and see the view in person. So let's come on in. It looks like the storms are coming in. Did you get a shot? Richard, get a shot of the clouds. Oh my gosh. This is a great thing about going live. You get to see all the weather and you get to see my extensions fly off my head. Come on in. All right. Look at this beautiful home. Get the hair out of my face. So again, this is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath. It is just under or just over 3,400 square feet. The lot is 8,200 square feet. Come on in. This is going to be the office right in here. As soon as you walk in to the right, a lot of natural lighting. I love the French doors with the glass panes. We're going to step right in here to the first floor. Beautiful dining area, again with more natural lighting coming in from the windows. And as you come in here, bright and open. And with the Weston homes, I know we don't have appliances here, but this does come with 5 appliances, I believe. So generally what you would choose is a refrigerator. I would like a cooktop. And also this is where the oven and the microwave would go if that's what you chose. And of course, for all of us who love to cook and cook really fragrant stuff, there is going to be a ventilation, but that would be appliance number 5. Or actually, that's number 1, 2, and a dishwasher. I'm losing count. So come on over. One of the selling points, one of the beauties, Richard, the view from right here. So this is one of the big selling points of the Weston Presley floor plan. You have this beautiful spiral staircase going upstairs, and then you have this view of the coffered ceilings. Gorgeous little simple chandelier up there. And also, as we come on up, we're going to walk this way. Utility closet right in there. This is going to be your master bedroom. Space.
Primary.
Yes. Oh, primary. Oh, I am so sorry. Richard corrected me. We used to call it the master bedroom. We now call it the primary bedroom. So if you see that on the MLS, that is the primary bedroom. We have a wonderful little backyard right back here.
Oh, look at that view.
Beautiful view, yes.
Nice walking trail.
Mm-hmm. And a very good sized lot. Good sized backyard. We're going to walk into the master bathroom.
Primary.
Primary, I'm so sorry. Another selling point for Weston homes is this very beautiful standalone cabinet.
Soaking tub.
Yeah. All right. Wonderful size.
Huge.
Yeah. Walk-in closets. And can you guess what is behind this door? Again, another unique feature of the Weston floor plans is as you come in here, where do you think the store goes to, Richard?
Utility room.
So this is your washer and dryer area. As soon as the clothes are done, you can bring them right into your master closet.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So we can actually walk through here. We're coming from the primary closet. I may no longer be sponsored by Richard Luebeck at the end of this video. So this is the utility room. This is where you're going to have the washer dryer. Absolutely, I was about to say, and then during the holidays, you just move the little sitting table and chair over, and that's where you can put a very tall, wall-decorated Christmas tree. so that's a visual focal point as soon as you walk into the house. And again, if you turn around, Richard, it's open to the formal dining. So you just have a wonderful view of everything happening on the first floor from right here.
Look at the view outside. And then if I back up, the line of sight from the front door, I mean, you can just see, you can see
Just out here.
through that little park area all the way across the street. So it's really very nice, very appeasing, very easy on the eyes.
Nice tall ceilings make this feel very, very airy.
Yes.
Very nice. So we are going to switch over, and I am going to follow Richard Luebeck, our broker, up as we walk up to the second floor.
Happy Friday.
Happy
Missy
Friday.
got to do the introduction today. I hope you're enjoying the new stuff that we're doing. So let's take a look upstairs.
All right.
Beautiful spiral staircase. I love the Juliet balcony here. So if you're entertaining, people are still part of what's going on downstairs.
Yeah, that's a great spacious view.
Yep. I love the floating fireplace. Very nice sized game room with coffered ceilings. What do we got over here? This looks like a media room. And that's definitely a Texas thing. So everybody that's not from Texas, we have a thing for theater and media rooms. This is really good size. If you notice, there's no windows.
Mm-hmm.
And then they run the dark paint here so that you can really enjoy watching your shows or movies.
And then there's going to be attic access right there.
Yeah, access to the mechanicals, I would think.
Yeah. You can make this into a cat room too.
Be a good workout room for you, Missy. So we have a guest bedroom here. Walk-in closet. Oh, it's got a nice little window in this closet, so that's a nice little highlight.
Yeah, the natural lighting is always a plus.
Yes,
in
that's
this house.
huge.
And built-in shelf to maximize the space in here.
Yeah, in the guest bedroom.
Yes.
You typically only see that in the primary. So then over here, looks like we have a full bath. So single sink, but huge mirror, nice fixtures, and then we have a tub shower combo, very modern colors. Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to walk past you and get some film.
I like how they did the tall baseboards and how it's very modern. And then on top of that, they did the multi-panel doors instead of like the 2-panel or the 1-panel. So it's a very nice touch with brushed nickel. And this, again, is very nice size guest bedroom, walk-in closet. It doesn't look like it's set up with ceiling fans, but it is wired for it because there's 2 switches in the guest bedroom.
Fantastic. And we have another cutout window here
Window.
for some natural lighting in the closet. Yeah.
And then this would be guest bedroom number 3. Dual windows. This is really nice.
The Jack and Jill bathroom.
Full bath here.
Oh, full walk-in closet. That's a good size walk-in closet.
Actually, yes, that's huge. I believe that's a walk up to the mechanicals because that is locked.
Oh, okay.
But this one has its own attached bathroom.
Wonderful. Oh, so it's not a Jack and Jill.
No?
Oh, I thought that was maybe a doorway into another. No. This house is zoned to Fulshear High School. Just a nice view.
Very nice architectural features, very modern feel.
And just the attention to the details. And so this is from the second
doors
floor.
downstairs.
Yeah, that's
We
the
have
main
lights
entrance.
on, but you don't need them on.
No, because there are so many cutout windows. And this is an overcast day too.
It It is.
Yeah, we saw the storm
As we
clouds
see the
rolling in.
clouds as we were walking in.
All right. Now, Richard, let's talk about new construction a little bit.
Sure.
And it is a different animal than buying resale, which is basically any home that's been previously owned is considered resale.
Correct.
Yeah. The contracts that you typically encounter, the builder contracts for new construction, is going to be much longer.
Oh yeah, they're typically 40 to 80 pages long versus our, what, 12 to 15?
11 pages.
Chair right there, and I will set up the camera.
What's nice about you is you don't have any back neighbors.
No.
Yeah.
Very private. Sorry for making you dizzy, folks. This is all new to us, but we're trying.
Fulshear, Texas, it is, which is where this house is located. It is the second largest growing town in the U.S., like we keep saying.
Oh, it's growing like wildfire.
Yeah, it is all the new construction that is happening out here. So sometimes it's hard to discern when you are in Katy versus when you're in Fulshear, along 1463 especially.
Yeah, one side's Katy, one side's Fulshear,
Right.
but it looks like it's one and the same.
Right. But it does affect home values. It affects where your kids are going to go to school. It affects a lot of stuff. So you do need to know where you're going and what you're prioritizing in your home purchase.
Well, speaking of data, we just did the weekly update, and right now there's a huge spike in inventory. So if you're thinking about buying, please reach out to us because we have access to incentives and all kinds of different stuff with our networking through these local builders here. Quick shout out to Nasser with Weston Homes.
Hi, Nasser.
Hey Nasser, hope you're watching.
Happy Friday.
They were so gracious to allow us to use one of their homes today to shoot this video, and it's a nice, big, beautiful home.
It is. It's air conditioned. We're out of the heat and humidity, and it's a gorgeous place to spend time.
Feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so. And that is something that I'm kind of noticing too, especially like in the kitchen. Some of the hardware is a little more warm, where we've seen a lot of brushed nickel and more of the neutral and cooler tones.
More like antique brass on the hardware.
But it still looks modern.
It does.
It doesn't look dated at all.
If you look, it's kind of an off creamy white. I wouldn't say it's a bright white in the house.
It's not a bright white,
No.
but it's also not a warm, like an ivory white either. It's very, very neutral.
So, if you look at the resale homes, you can tell the difference in the years just by looking at the paints and how they're set up with the hardware.
Sure. And when you do go into new construction, you do have to be very careful about the process. A lot of people think that they can go in as buyers and just work with the builder's sales agent or marketing agent. And they're great
Which
folks.
you can, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what's the pitfalls to that?
Well, the sales agent, they're, like we were talking about, like Nasser he's very highly trained. He knows the market inside and out. He knows what's happening in the community. He's amazing.
Yes.
And he works for the builder, which is to say he'll be fair, he'll be honest, but the buyer needs somebody who is on their side, has a fiduciary obligation to the buyer. To
guide them, go to the construction meetings, and tell them what really, there's a lot of spinning plates, even in new builds. And then warranties. The average new car has a better warranty than a new home. I get it, the builders said, but we'll have a 10-year warranty, but let's break that down right quick. Most builders do a 1-2-10. 1 year everything, where the average car is 3 year, 36,000 miles, and it's everything, but it's 3 years. It's 2 years on the mechanicals is what they typically do.
And the mechanicals is usually the AC,
HVAC, the plumbing, the electrical, stuff of that nature, the water heater. And then the 10-year is on the foundation, the structural. So yes, it does come with a 10-year warranty, but it's on the foundation typically. Now, and these are just averages. It's not saying every builder does that, but the vast majority, that's what I see.
And it's in the contract. The point is, all of that information is in the contract, and we just want to make sure that the buyers are navigated properly through it. I do know a lot of times buyers, they think, you just kind of go in, you find the house, and you find your friend who got licensed and have them sign off on the contract.
Because they have a warranty and it's a new house, I don't have to worry about anything. And that's a common thought. So, and I understand how buyers would come up with that.
We're just saying, new construction sales is a lot more complicated. A lot of people think it's simpler than a resale transaction, but it's actually more complicated because you really are looking at a 60 to 80 page contract versus 12 pages on a resale. So there's a lot of things to go over and make sure that you understand what you are getting into.
Well, and then predicated upon the construction phases. I mean, are you building from dirt up? Is it at sticks? Is it been dried in yet? Is it pre-sheetrock? I mean, there's so many different stages. In the average agent isn't in tune with how the construction phases work to help guide you with your knowledge and what you need to look out for, and then the next steps.
Well, even the terminology. So spec homes, if you've heard that.
Speculation.
Homes, yeah, speculative. Spec homes and inventory homes, those two phrases are used interchangeably.
So
that means that it is a new build that's been completed. So they put in, they made choices that they think generally would go together and sell.
In the community.
In the general market.
And in the price range that they're in. That's correct.
So those are the spec homes and spec inventory homes, interchangeable. Then you have, then you have custom builds, and that's where you actually go in and you pick.
You go to the design center.
That's the fun place.
Oh, it's great.
You get to pick out all your colors, the finishes, the hardware, everything.
It's truly you creating your home with their floor plan, with their model.
Right.
You're picking the paint, the flooring, the different cabinets. I mean, gosh, the list goes on and on.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a home that you're going to pick all upgrades. It just means that you do get to make the choices, and the house has not been built yet.
White cabinets, blue cabinets, gray cabinets, oak cabinets, espresso. You get to choose all that. And then you can do the contrast twists. Like this one's got, what is that, like a dark gray?
Oh, yeah.
So
the contrast is nice.
Smart.
Yeah, because the gray kind of cools down a little more of the warmth that's being brought in by the hardware in the cabinets.
Well, and it's not washed out. It gives it more of an architectural feature.
A little pop.
For the breakfast bar on the island.
Yeah, that is nice.
But and on top of that, a lot of times you get to pick how many lights you want in rooms and hallways, electrical outlets. So there's a lot to it.
And if there's any specific electrical devices, appliances that you are bringing in that typically would not be, you wouldn't have outlets for, that is something that you can request,
Or the type of wiring for your internet services and stuff that you want. I mean, a lot of that can be upgraded and done too if you do a ground up.
There's nothing worse than when you're at your house and you're trying to recharge something and you're pointing and you have to walk like 10 feet and it's just inconveniently placed the outlet.
Something that I missed when I built my home that I regret today.
Did you custom build your home?
Yes, it was built from the ground up. I forgot to put outlets in the closets because everything's chargeable today.
Oh,
Like the chargeable vacuum cleaners and all that.
Right. Oh,
I can have it sitting in the closet charging where I store it.
Yeah.
So it's something as simple as that, but that's a lesson I learned.
Right, but a lot of that, we weren't even really, some of those appliances we weren't using on a daily basis like we are now. And now we just want to recharge everything.
Yeah.
Our phone, our vacuums, ourselves. That's what the media room is for. That's the human recharge. We just go in there.
I thought you used Celsius for recharge.
For my late night walks. Yeah.
Well, Another one that I did remember to do was for Christmas lights, put in the 110 outlet in the eaves, the overhang, so that you can string your Christmas lights without running extension cords up and down your house.
That's true. And we are heading into that season. And believe it or not, down here, we do start scheduling now with the folks who come and install the holiday lights outside. Because if you get on, if you request your appointment late, it is.
If you wait till Thanksgiving,
yeah,
you're probably not going to get it done.
People who are getting their lights put up around Thanksgiving have already scheduled it.
Yes.
Yeah. It is a growing concern out here. But there's a lot of beautiful holiday lights that a lot of these communities have.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if we mentioned, this is a master plan community that this house is in, that Weston is one of a number of builders in this community. So it's going to be a big deal out here. I know Nasser was also saying there's an area, retail area, that is going to be built out. They haven't broken ground yet, but they are going to break ground. And it's supposed to be the La Centera of the Fulshear.
Oh,
so that's going to be
some anchor stores coming.
Yeah, some anchor retail stores. Yeah.
Good.
So that should be really good.
Well, they always put the rooftops in before we see the commercial. So
the houses.
Yep, you got to have the rooftops first.
Yeah.
And then they bring in the commercial. And that's something that Katy on the south side, I think they miss some of that. Yes, we have some good stuff, but I mean, we don't have enough. It's limited.
Yeah, because you really have to get right on to I-10, or you have to get on 99. There's not
1463, yeah. And then there's a pocket or two on Spring Green, and that's really it.
And it is difficult because even in, I'm thinking of, so near Cinco Ranch Boulevard, near Westheimer Parkway and Peak Road, there's a development there, retail development and office space. It's the Fulshear, I think it's the Fulshear. That's where Maurice's is.
Yes, that's a great little sandwich place.
Yeah. But I've seen businesses in that little center leaving because it's hard to sustain in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no visibility to
right.
it.
So.
I hope you guys are liking what we're doing. We're going to do all kinds of different stuff. Missy and I have been brainstorming, trying to give you guys what we think you guys are craving. But if you would send direct messages, if you got ideas, please share it with us, because we're here to help and serve you guys and grow with you guys.
In both resale and new construction, because we're blessed in that we are one of the few communities in the U.S. where
you can buy new construction.
New construction is available,
right.
And it's competitive. You have multiple builders, multiple floor plans, different price points that you can choose from.
The good news is that Red Lion Realty has a working relationship with all these people. We've had it for years. So we can get access to stuff that a lot of people can't.
And I can't emphasize enough how, and Nasser would say the same, resale and new construction, the processes are two different animals. So make sure you find a buyer's agent. Your first visit into a builder community, walking into a model home, take your agent with you on the very first visit.
Here's a great agent to use right here,
you.
Missy Yates. She loves new construction.
I do. You want to have an advocate. You want to have somebody in your corner who understands what's going on. The new construction market changes very quickly. Builders offer incentives. They pull back.
Push pull.
Yeah, very much so. So you want somebody who knows what they're doing in the new construction market.
Timing.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the thousands of views and all the likes, people. And we will see you next week.
I was promised a trip to cats to go see the cats.
Yes, so. Our next video will be us pushing out, hopefully getting a cat adopted today. So.
I was so excited Yogurt got adopted.
Yay!
Yeah. Have a wonderful weekend, a blessed weekend. I will be back here at this location Saturday from 1 until 3, hosting an open house. So come by and see me right here in the middle of Fulshear.
If they have any questions about new construction, what's the best way for them to connect with you, Missy?
You can either you can call me 346-481-5307. Call me, text me at that same number, or you can email me Missy at redlinerealtygroup.com. We'll put that in the comments.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Bye,
Thanks.
guys. Okay.
It went fast.